my man? Excellent.
You gotta be tired now.
Encore!
Okay, so let's just review what we just did. What I just did. What I did was I took a batch of my archives of drumming for you, and I decided to take all of them and put them into a DVD for you. I hope you enjoy them all. Yes, a lot of them were very long. One was very funny, and a couple were short. The drum kits were different in size due to Joe Ruggiero, the Long Island Drum Center, and John Macaluso. For the three of them, I thank you all. Seen different changes around the set. A lot of them had one rack. Some of them had more drums. Some of them had electronics. And some of them had gongs and more cymbals. So, I think to myself that that was, I guess, self-explanatory to you, the audience, because everything that you saw has happened before, and everything that I just did was done before. So there's no explaining nothing about anything about the way I played or how I played, because if it's played the same way as the other drummer, you're playing him and you ain't playing you. So what I did there was try to take ideas and musical expressions and put them into drum solos for you all to see. Now for a surprise bonus, I'm going to take you into cruise ship drumming. What I do is I get on the ship, put my clothes away and my stuff away, and I run up to the office, to the front desk, and I ask, is there a talent show? And if there is a talent show, I sign up for it. I'm running around like a madman. I say that because I'm dealing with the producers of the show, the sign-up people of the show, and the coordinators of the show, and how the show is run. Sometimes it has to do with a band, sometimes it has to do with a singer. Yes, I was milking the audience a lot in this first one that you're going to be seeing. Yes, it was longer than it should have been. You saw the guy get up in the middle of the solo. But hey, I was doing what I felt was right, and I think that play as long as you want. There should be no rules. None whatsoever. You go out there and you haul ass every time. You show them who's boss, you tell them who's boss, and you go in there and you tell them that you're the guy who's going to go out there and haul ass. And that's what I did in this first one. It ended up in a very long standing ovation, which I really appreciated. It's pretty wild, I think. And it's on a Botanis cruise line on Celebrity Cruises. And it's coming out of a song called 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover. Except I did it in my way of playing. I played differently than Steve Gadd did. But due to the fact of time and space, we're going to see the drum solo only. Okay, you're going to see smoke coming out of the bass drums. You're going to see lights flashing, me hitting drums with my hands, and adapting to smaller drum sets. That's tough going from the big kit to the smaller kit. And it's good because you did it 14 years earlier before you had the big one in 1983. So we're taking the solo from there, and then we're going to go into a real wild and crazy ride with Zenith Cruise Line. As for me to break down the drum set, it's very tough. It takes a while, because setting it up takes me about 2 or 3 hours by myself. With drum techs, they're called and sometimes never come. I end up setting up the drums myself, and it takes a while. Since there's nobody here, I think what you saw is what you saw. And for me to go and break down my drum set for you in my basement, it'll take a very long time. And it'll be beyond the hours of this DVD, which you're looking at now. And I would have to be making up a second one. Doing the second one would take me hours and hours and hours. Matter of fact, putting up the whole kit would take me a full day, from beginning to end. So what I'm trying to explain to you is what I have now is what I use today, and what you see in the drum set is exactly what I use now. And to show you around the kit would be much easier. So after this DVD of cruise ship drumming, which we're going to be going into now, since we did the studio and the live work of bringing the big kit out, I'm going to be showing you about 5 small kits that I played on various cruise lines, and 2 of them will be having a song called Wipeout, and one of them will be Holly Holy by Neil Diamond, sung by Paul Tanner. How that came about was I was sitting in the place in the Zenith Cruise Line. I sat down, had some things, and I met Paul Tanner. I saw him first on the Celebrity Cruise Lines. He was doing this routine. And I thought, pretty good. So I figured one day I would sit down in someplace inside the cruise ship and meet him. So I did, and I told him I loved Neil Diamond. And one thing led to another. And we're playing Holly Holy. Now, funny thing about Holly Holy was the ship was moving like crazy. The drum set I had there was like 5 pieces. 1 hi-hat and 1 crash cymbal. Can you believe that? The bass drum wasn't tied down. We couldn't find a way to tie it down, and so it moved, and it moved, and it moved, and it moved into one of the hilarious shows ever produced on the Zenith Cruise Line, I think. It's one of the funniest and hilarious things you'll ever see. And to play with another drummer, that was a cool thing, I thought. And you don't go into a situation thinking you know how to play a song the way it actually is going to be, like the other drummer did it. Because in that situation, instead of playing 4/4 time, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 on the snare, and the hi-hat and the bass drum, he wanted to use cross sticks. I got cross sticks. So I had to figure that out, because I was thinking immensely of the way that Dennis St. John did it from Neil Diamond, Hot August Night. That's the way it was going to be played, the exact same way. And one thing led to another, and we finally did it. And it was so hilarious because the bass drum was ready to fall off the stage with the drum set. So my foot was going from this way, and it was ready to fall off, and he moved it right back in, and my foot was extended out all the way to the front, you know, because the bass drum kept on moving and moving and moving and moving. You see me laughing a little bit in the performance there, and after that's finished, you're going to be seeing another performance of Wipeout. And this is on a cruise line called the Norwegian Dawn Cruise Line. And that solo was on the ship also. And the problem is with these drum sets and these people who play them, it's their stuff. So you have to accept the fact that it's their things, which I do. I should, because I am the drummer and I'm playing their things. They were only afraid of me because they didn't know what kind of caliber I hold as a musician. think, oh, he's going to play a little bit. He's going to just go a couple of things and that'll be it. Bam. They didn't know I'd been playing for years and years and years and years. That was tough on them. And sometimes you use the drummer's equipment and you worry about things breaking and stuff like that. So you have to know that it's their things and it's the ship things, and you have to respect that. You have to respect that it ain't your drum set. It's their drum set and their things. You have to get used to the fact that you won't be playing the big drum kit like you have in your house. You have to use their equipment, and you have to use your mind to adapt to those things. So, doing that, I put a third one. This is the third wipeout. So, this one's on Casa Allegra. It did the na 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 thing going on there, and I did my solo. You might see me concentrate on the vamp of the music during that time, which I am. Keeping steady time with the beat and memorizing the song and trying to work in with the other musicians and players and singers. Of course, I say hello to the audience and do my thing and then get off the stage. So after all this is done, you'll see about 4 or 5 of them. I'm going to be talking some more about some other things that I think you should know about me and the way I think of playing the drums and how I play the drums. And I'll end it from there. And I want to thank you very much. So, firstly, I'll be coming back about 4 or 5 times, back and forth over here, so I'll be explaining them to you as we go. This first one is the Botanis Cruise Line on Celebrity, and what I did there was play a drum solo right after I was doing straight 8th notes and 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, which we're going to be going out of because I don't have the time. And we're going to be playing the drum solo now from that segment. So I thank you, and here it is. So, now that I did that one, I went on another cruise and we did two things on the Zenith thing. First is the drum solo, and it's way up high in the balcony. And I'm wearing a suit for the first time, which I thought was pretty weird, because I had to go to dinner right after that. And playing in the suit was pretty wild. I thought it was really cool to be dressed up there nicely for the talent show. And I'm playing without a band this time, and the drum solo I'm doing there is called Wipeout. After that is done, I'm going to play another drum solo on the stage, and then Paul Tanner is going to be coming out with Holly Holy. You'll see the drum set move like crazy, and him bringing it back, and me getting a wild ovation. And then we're going to Costa Allegra Cruise Line. So here comes the Zenith drum solos and Holly Holy with Paul Tanner singing Holly Holy. Thank you. I will say that also during that time I've been playing about 24 years. That's a very long time. And during the next conversation of playing the drum solo on the Costa Allegra, it'll be years earlier because I wasn't on that cruise line until later, as you can see. So, what's happening now is I'm going to be playing the drum solo, again like I said before, up on the balcony of the Zenith Cruise Line. And then I'll be playing the drum solo with Paul Tanner of the Zenith Cruise Line. So here it is.
Long Island, New York. How long have you been playing the drums?
24 years.
24 years, a lot of experience. It's really, really difficult to learn how to play because you're a professional. How it's difficult to learn?
Yeah, because you have to have the feeling that you really have to do it, and there's always the competition to where you right at.
What piece you gonna perform for us?
Wipeout.
Wipeout. Why have you choose this piece?
Because it shows the drummer's personality when he's performing live, when the band is taking a break.
Then it's all for you. Andy is gonna be out in the balcony. You're gonna have a chance to insert a solo for Wipeout. For you, Andy Passaretti.
You nervous? Oh yeah, I'm sure.
any orchestra. Really, really good. Very nice, Andy. Thank you. Our next performer is one lady that I have a chance to meet her like 5 cruises ago. She's dance instructor.
Thank you very much, Andy. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Andy, give it up. God bless you, Andy. Thank you so much for your help. Yeah. Every once in a while, you just meet somebody very special, and he is. And I'm glad that.
My reaction to that performance? The funniest ever, man. And if that's done, I'm still laughing about it today. We're going to be going into another cruise ship called Costa Allegra. And this time, I'll be playing with the band, and we'll be playing the song called Wipeout, and then I'll be doing the drum solo. So here comes that, okay?
There he is, right over there. Elvis has not left the auditorium. Ladies and gentlemen, from New York, a nice big round of applause for Andy.
Hello. How you doing? I come from New York. I've also been a drummer for almost 20 years in the business. And one thing I guess that keeps me going is being a drummer and everything. A man can fall many, many times in life, but in this business, he's never, ever a failure until he refuses to get up.
Siete una grande cosa, il nostro Andy si è presentato, ha salutato e adesso vi suonerà un pezzo alla batteria.
Watch this.
Sound. Andy, thank you very much. Step right over there, we got some.
When you fall so much as a person, you gotta go and get pissed off at yourself to tell yourself you must fight back and you must get up and you must keep on living and you must keep on doing what you do. After falling so many times on my ass, I always fought back and tried to live again. Times were tough back in my old days and younger years, but I fought those things. I don't keep those things in my mind no more of what happened to me earlier. I try to now move on. But before then, I couldn't, because the pain was so bad, and the shit was so bad that I was going through in life that I had to just get up and try again. So that's what I did. I kept on fighting, I kept on winning the battle that happens all the time, and I keep on going and I keep on living. In this last demonstration of drum soloing, I'm going to be taking you out to Norwegian Cruise Line. This is the Dawn ship, and I'll be playing Wipeout again. And sometimes you drop a drumstick, and it happens a lot because your hands get so slippery from playing. And sometimes the sticks are, you know, loose and they fall right off. So you have to go and pick yourself up again and again and again and again to keep on living and keep on doing what you do. So, again, another talent show, and this is the Norwegian Dawn, and this last number before I do the closing is called Wipeout. Enjoy it. I'll be talking to the audience as well, telling them that I love them. They're a great audience and a great ship. And sometimes when you play drum solos on cruise ships, like I have 10 times, I picked out the best ones for this DVD. Okay, the others didn't get recorded because they were in bad shape and things happened beyond my control I couldn't have time to take care of. So I put the best ones that I thought were the best ones in the DVD for you to see, okay? So, right now we're going to be going into Norwegian Dawn Cruise Line, and I'm going to be playing Wipeout.
We love you too. Thank you to my Italian friends. Ciao, ci amo, Andrea Passaretti. To my other country in Korea, annyeonghaseyo.
beautiful ship. I love this place, and I love you guys, and I love everyone. Thank you. This drum solo I constructed from 20 years of playing on cruise ships. I say 20 years because I played on 10 of them. This song is called Wipeout, and I'm going to go for 2 measures and then I'm going to haul butt. So here we go. I love you guys and thank you so much for everything in your life. Thank you.
Go get him, Andy.
Oh, he gets his smoke.
Where you high at?
Good job, Andy. Did you enjoy Star Seeker?
Pretty good show, huh? I thought so. And it's one of the best cruises I've ever been on, I think. Hands down. Great ship, great food, great people. Can't beat that. And the cruise ship's name is Norwegian Dawn. Bravo to you. In closing, I want to thank all the photographers and the cameramen who took photos of me and videoed me playing the drums. You know who you are. As for the drum set I'm using now, it consists of DW drums, Tama drums, and then percussion drums, along with spokes, Zildjian, Paiste, Camber, UFIP, Sabian. Stuff that people have given me over the years. Different brands, all different makers. And of course, Gibraltar Rack Company and Tama Rack Company. As far as who's filming this film, over here, it's me. Thank you so much for enjoying it. And now, I want to do a couple of other things with you. What does it take to be a good drummer? Of course, it's skill and coordination, and that's true, because without that you couldn't play. You want to have the knowledge to keep on going all the time. I know how hard it is to play. I played in so many bands with so many groups. I didn't want to try. I didn't want to make it. You know, I was busting my butt to make it. Stood away from drugs, stood away from alcohol. Tried to live a good life as I should. It's funny, I've been going to bars for 20 years or more, and I go into them, and people ask me, a lot of people ask me, why don't you drink? My answer is to that, God. He's the God Almighty and He's my Savior. Without Him I feel I'm nothing. and I talk to him as much as I can. Even when I'm hurting so bad, I talk to him, and crying, I talk to him. He takes good care of me, and that's the bottom line. My parents think I'm a great drummer, great person and all, and that's good. After all, it was my dad who started me back in '70. And some of the techniques that you saw some of them were original and some of them were performed differently from other people who played them recently or before me. And timing is so important when playing the drums. You're the timekeeper. You're the one who keeps the time, the groove, and the way the band should sound. Getting on the airwaves is tough. But it's good if people love your music, and that's great. It's a real good thing. As far as what do I do when I'm not playing drums? I play bagpipes, and that's another DVD. Okay? I consider myself a private man as far as my home. I live in a secluded area. I'm not going to tell you where. But it's a nice home. You're in part of it now. As far as my off time, I like the computer. I like to shoot lightning in the summer. I like to go out with all my friends. Enjoy my family and my life at home and my life at bars. I'm now in a bar called Changing Times Ale House. Beautiful people and beautiful friends. I can't ask for anything more than that. People from Sgt. Pepper's Pub, the bar that I was in before, are now in connection with Changing Times Ale House, which is a cool thing because there's nowhere else to go. So I go there every week, hang out, have a great time, and one of the guys who I'm taking this DVD to is going to be making copies for all of you. If I want to sell it, I will let you know. I don't know yet. I want to see how you guys think first. If you like it, fine. If you don't, I tried. I gave it my best shot. So I hope you enjoyed this. And I thank you very much. I'd like to thank Changing Times, Ale House, Sgt. Pepper's Pub, my mom, my dad, my family, Long Island Drum Center, God, all my drumming friends around the world. You know who you are. I'm glad to be a friend of yours. It's a great thing. Okay, so in part 2 of this next DVD, we're going to be exploring things that you've never seen before, along with drums. So I hope you enjoy that.